First of all, man, I just seen they went into PetSmart and it's only 6:40, so that's all right. I'm about to go in once I'm done making this video. Let's start it off. I just fucking watched this awesome show, man. It's called Dark Matter. It comes on Apple TV. Man, this shit is blowing my mind. Physicist dude gets kidnapped in the first episode. He gets sent to a dimension, to a different world, where there's another version of him who was a physicist, and he created this basically where you can journey anywhere in life. And he wanted to go back in time when he told the girl that he met that he didn't choose her, he chose his career path or whatever, and fucking ends up being famous in his career but really misses out on that chick. So he goes back to a version where he told her yes, and then kidnaps her. Well, fucking shit's just a trip, man. But now it's at the point where the original dude makes it back to the world he got kidnapped by him, and fucking more versions of him show up. And oh man, this shit is wild. This TV show is super fucking wild. Good show, man. Oh shit, how come when I get to talking and making these videos, something's in common on y'all? All right, so we made it through Wednesday, and that's because we woke up late on Wednesday, even though we had a lot to do. Long fucking day. Did 4 PetSmarts and Winona's house. So we made it through Wednesday and we felt okay. I was just tired. Stressed out though, because I got bills due. And I fell asleep in the truck. Just didn't feel safe, didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. I fell asleep in the truck probably about a good 11:30. Woke up almost 4:40. And fucking, man, you know, I knew I only had 5 hours of sleep, but I felt refreshed. I felt rested. I did have to pee, but that wasn't the thing really waking me up. Really waking me up, there was a dog barking from some fucking where. A dog I ain't never heard before. And it just constantly was barking, man. So that's what kind of woke me up. But I'm assessing myself. I'm like, yo, gym app ain't working yet, so the bill money didn't go through. Probably will at 8 o'clock today. But gym was out of the question. And I'm like, man, I could go back to sleep and get some more rest, or I could wake up later. And I was like, fuck, man, I need to sleep it in. But I know that I got these PetSmarts, and if I knock them out early enough, then that'll give me some time to fucking get some other work done. So basically I got short sleep, but right on the way out the doormat as I'm getting ready, the irritation kicked in. And that's when I seen it. I was like, okay. And the irritation is basically begins with, you know, because Amelia, she cleaned up the kitchen last night, again for the second time. And it didn't bother me at night when I seen, okay, she put the dishes in the dishwasher, but she didn't turn it on. I really went back out to the truck so that I could grab some Tupperware bowls that I knew I had in the car, and the dishwasher was half empty. I'm like, you know, half full, whatever you want to call it. And I'm like, man, let me put those in there so I could wash those too, because I would hate to have to bring them in and then leave them in the sink. So I took that as an event, and that's what I did when I went out to the truck, fell asleep in the bitch, didn't grab the fucking Tupperware. In the morning, I put it in the dishwasher. A1 Yola, things work out. But now I'm tripping over shit in the house. I still can't find my watch. I'm looking around at the living room. I'm just finding shit that's just irritating me, man. I'm finding shit that's irritating me. And usually there's a little bit more tolerance to it. But then the thought kicked in. Shit is always nasty and junky like this because she's just not organized like that, you know? There was stuff she could have picked up and put away that she didn't, of her own things. And was irritating me because it made me have that feeling of, man, this shit is just the way it is, and it just ain't gonna change. And that's the part that really sucks, man, is when I get that thought like, man, this shit ain't gonna change. Man, that shit sucks. I gotta get rid of that thought. Okay, so with that being said, I did take my testosterone last night, but I should have brought my motherfucking whatchamacallit with me. I'm gonna knock these jobs out real quick, man, and I'm gonna make my call to these car people, see if I can get them off my back, and whatever they say is whatever it is, and I just know what I gotta do. Still battling with these other people on getting the money through the door, but I got other channels coming through, and I'm doing that, and I just gotta keep banging it out, fighting, and doing what I gotta do, man. But the real deal is, I need to run a test. And the test that I was thinking of running was, let me go somewhere where I can just wake up at ease in peace. But let me do it off of 5 hours worth of sleep, and then see how I feel when I'm grumpy, if I'm still grumpy and tired and irritated and get all them bad thoughts. You know, if I get all them bad thoughts off of 5 hours worth of sleep somewhere else. And what I can remember, man, from any vacation or whatever, I never feel like that, man. I never feel like that. But let's run a test, man. Let's go somewhere for a couple days. And I was like, damn, could I pull it off this weekend? And that's when I remembered, fuck, man, this weekend I gotta do that big job on Sunday. There's no way I'm gonna be able to meet with Brian and them on Sunday, not unless we do it through the phone, man. And so then, I'm gonna text him real quick. Then the next thing I'm thinking is, fucking man, when I go down that path of this is what it is, this shit really sucks. It really sucks. Man, it really sucks. I gotta get that thought out. That's the thought I gotta get out, that this is what it is. This ain't what it is. Let me call Amelia real quick, man. Maybe she could talk me out of this shit. I can't go through.